Shiba Inu holders, I have a video for you guys. What is the max pain for Shiba Inu? Are we going to continue to see a breakdown, or are we about to see some relief across the entire cryptocurrency market, bringing Shiba Inu higher? Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black and I have another video for you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, we are going to start off with the Shiba Inu chart, and we're looking at the daily time frame. I thought this was a little bit interesting here. When you look at this, you zoom out the entire time that Shiba Inu has been created. And look at us respecting these lines right now. We got a little wick below it at one point, but we're still respecting this level. And I haven't looked at this chart in a while, and I drew this formation probably 6 months ago, back in March of 2024. But that's almost a year ago. But we're respecting these lines, and yeah, I know the overall market is selling off. There's a lot of pain in the market, but guys, you need to be looking at these trend lines. You need to be looking at where Bitcoin is headed, because right now, sure, a lot of pain's been in the market, but a lot of these coins are holding up really well. I think the majority of the selling off has already happened in the previous drawdowns for Bitcoin. Bitcoin made that big move to about 101,000, 102,000, and I don't think the altcoins had time to catch up before it got smacked down to the downside to where we're at. But we're going to be looking at Bitcoin. We're going to be looking at where I think we're going to be headed here, because we're in a very indecisive time for crypto and really all the alts. Really, Bitcoin needs to be making a decision here, and we're going to take a look at that. But I do think that regardless, if these trends hold up and these trend lines hold up for Shiba Inu and all these other big meme coins and all the altcoins, then I do think there's a buy the dip opportunity. And I want to tell you in the description box below or the pinned comment down below, we have a $5,000 sign-up bonus to Blowfin. All you have to do is deposit, Trailbit, you get a bunch of free money, as well as 10% off all trading fees for the lifetime of your account, guys. So if you want to buy that dip, get some extra crypto when you're buying that dip and get that 10% off all trading fees. So let's pick apart Shiba Inu before we look at the broader market here. Shiba Inu is sitting at rank 15, down a big 12% in the past 7 days, getting a little bit of a bounce, about 1.2% gain in the past 24 hours, sitting at a $12.69 billion market cap. I believe the cycle high was around $16 billion for Shiba Inu. We're not that far down, guys. This is not uncommon to see during bull markets, seeing even up to 30% drawdowns for Bitcoin and seeing 60, and sometimes when it gets really crazy, even 70% drawdowns for altcoins. And we'll measure Shiba Inu here shortly, but when you look at the overall market, Bitcoin's trading at 94,300. It's not down that much. We peaked out at 102K after we tested all-time highs at 108. Then we broke down and we made another push to 102, and we didn't get that magical closure above 103,000. We got a little bit of a capitulation event, and now we're getting a little bit of a relief bounce. When you look at the entire market, you see we have a little bit of relief here. But guys, I really want to draw your attention to Ethereum being below 3,300 and Bitcoin dominance still staying at 56.83%. When you exclude stablecoins, we're at 58.8%. We have been locked. We have been pinned at that 58.5 to 59% level for the past couple weeks, while Bitcoin has been dumping and altcoins have been dumping. It's actually been incredible that this dominance level has just been stuck. It's been pinned to this percentage point. But I do want to tell you guys about Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance, because it's extremely important that we're paying attention to this, especially if you expect Shiba Inu to go up right now. And guys, I need to be honest with you. I'm going to walk you through with what I'm seeing here. I do think that the risk is to the downside for Bitcoin right now. We had a little bit of a bull trap right here. We got the closure above 102,000. The magic number was so slightly out of reach at 103K. We closed out at 102,005. We were like $500 away from a green light, in my opinion, to test the previous high and make our way to that next leg up, about $114,000 Bitcoin. But we got that bull trap. And then potentially right now, this could be a bear trap. We closed below the trend line. I've been saying, if we close below this yellow trend line right here, below about $93,000, $94,000, that the risk is to the downside, in my opinion. And yeah, we are back above it. This could be a bear trap, but I think as of right now, when it comes to calling bull traps and bear traps, it's extremely difficult. But I will say that until we get a bigger bounce and say come back up to test 102,000, then I do think that the risk is to the downside, and I do think that we make our way down lower and maybe even test this $88,000 to $85,000 price level for Bitcoin. I don't think that happens right now. I do think it's going to be a little bit longer process. I think that this rally to the upside to back when we started it, when we start this, the rally, the breakout back in November to December 18th, I think that this rally is over for now, but I do think that we can correct for a while, maybe a week or so, before we have another test back to the upside. And it could be a little bit more than a week, but regardless, it's time for some sideways price action, guys. I know you don't want to hear that. And what does that mean for Shiba Inu? Well, we need to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 57.26%. Wait, no, it's not. That's an important level we should be looking at. Bitcoin dominance is at 58.16% right now. But guys, you look at Bitcoin dominance, okay? Right now, the money flow is still red. It's still red on the daily time frame. I still think that we're going to spill over here. I do not think we're going to come up here and test 59% or even come up to 59.9, 60%. I don't think that that is likely unless, there's a big unless we see Bitcoin break down to that $88,000, $85,000 price level in a swift move, guys. Not that sideways chop, in a swift move. If you see that, then I do expect Bitcoin dominance to rally back to the upside. But guys, you got to be patient right now if you're a Shiba Inu bull. When you look at this, you measure from this breakout to the upside where we got rejected off of this ascending triangle. I mean, it's basically a symmetrical. It's not even ascending. We're just in a triangle formation. But if we were to measure from the top to the bottom, you know, we still, it's about a 40% correction. And that is really what the doctor has in order during bull markets for altcoin sell-offs. You know, Bitcoin in previous cycles in the bull market, when you zoom out, like the weekly time frames and whatnot, it is not uncommon on the way up to be seeing these 20 to 30% drawdowns. Like, look at this. Let's measure this one out. This one I like to look at a lot. Back in January of 2021, I measured this out in a previous video as well. Guys, it's January in the bull market, post-halving year. Guess what? This year right now, January, post-halving year, this is not uncommon. This is to be expected, what we're seeing, this sell-off in January. But as we measure this out, we had a 30% drawdown on the way up, guys. It was a 2-week sell-off, and we bounced back up to new all-time highs. So don't be freaking out too much when you see this, especially. I know altcoins are taking a huge beating, but guys, as fast as they can fall, the same thing goes to the upside. They can just recover just as quickly. You just need to be finding the altcoins that are showing strength versus their Bitcoin pairings. That's what I've been talking about lately. You need to be looking at that because I don't think that this altcoin cycle is going to be as easy as it has been in the past cycles. But that's for another video. But I do want to say, guys, you got to be patient. I do think in the immediate short term, risk is to the downside unless we get confirmation on the daily time frame that this is a bear trap, but I don't like betting on that at all until I see confirmation. But it could be, you get the bull trap and then you get the bear trap a few days later. Sure. I mean, this market, the third phase of the bull market cycle, that's this year, 2025, the post-halving year, always in the post-halving years and always in the third phase of the bull market in the cycles, it is the most volatile time, the most confusing price action, because nobody's going to time that top, guys. You got to be taking profits along the way. But I do expect very, very strange, shifty price action. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard. I do want to say, if you've been watching this long and you made it to the end of this video, then please follow me at 333blacksea on Instagram. If I can get to 1,000 followers in the next 24 hours, I will give one of you guys $1,000. So go follow me on that. I've been doing these every day, but probably just going to keep doing this until I give away $1,000. I love giving back to you guys, especially during the times when we're selling off. I want to give you guys some money to buy that dip. But that's all I got for you guys. If you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that Shiba Inu is getting ready to break below that key support? Or do you think that Bitcoin is putting in a bear trap and we're getting ready to shake everybody out and bring us back to the all-time high? I'm very, very curious on what you have to say about that. Follow me, 333blacksea on Instagram and Twitter. Check out those awesome referral links down below. $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin, as well as 10% off all trading fees for the lifetime of your account is a limited time offer. That's all I got, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.